Friday Night Live with Cat Carter. Get ready, set, let's go. It's Friday night, hey. It's Friday night. It's Friday Night Live. It's Friday night with Cat Carter. 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 With Cat Carter.
Hey, welcome to Friday Night Live. I am your host, Cat Carter. Sorry about that. We had a little hiccup with Instagram, but we are on Instagram tonight. Everything is well. So we're on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitch. So if you are here tonight, you're at the right place at the right time, because one of my favoriteest, is that a word? One of my favoriteest guests, and y'all know how I feel about the piano, is back. She is back. Rebecca Harrold is in the house. Rebecca Harrold is in. Oh my goodness. So you all make sure you get your beverage of choice, because we're going to have a great, great time. And I have kidnapped her for the entire hour. All right. So let me do our words of encouragement, and then I'm going to bring Rebecca on, and then we're just going to have us a good old time tonight. All right. So tonight, our word of encouragement reads, I hear a little static. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Uh-oh, that's worse. Okay, there it goes. All right. I can learn so much about myself when I truly listen to myself, to my own thoughts, and my conversations with others. Yet there's a deeper level of listening that brings out even greater understanding. In silence, I listen to the indwelling Spirit of God. This message I listen to is one of grace, God's assurance that I am loved unconditionally. And the wonder of grace is this: the more I listen to its message of love and acceptance, the more I want to be loving and accepted by myself and others. Grace, God's love in action, builds me up and directs me in living a life that blesses me and others. Thank you, God, for your message of unconditional love. Yeah, taken from the Daily Word, 365 Days of Love, Inspiration, and Guidance. All right, she is here. I hope that you all are ready. National recording artist, composer, teacher, and singer. Please welcome back to Friday Night Live, my sister, Rebecca Harrold.
Thank you. Hi, Kat. It's so nice to be here.
How you doing?
I'm doing really well. Thank you. I really appreciate that welcome.
Oh, did I do
Boy.
okay?
Yeah, that's awesome. That's so amazing.
Thank you. Oh, you're looking good. You're looking good.
Thank
girl.
you. Thanks. I managed to get a little bit of rest time before I got on here.
Yes, that's always important. That's always important. Yes.
Change gears.
I know, right? Well, welcome back to Friday Night Live. I don't take it lightly. I know that you are very busy. You wear a lot of hats. And I just really appreciate you taking time out to come hang out with me again on FNL. So I just want to dive right into it, because we only have an hour, and you know how fast it goes. You remember from last time, right?
It does go really fast. I'm always surprised. Like, what? We're already done?
I know, right?
How did that happen?
I know it happened. I know. But I want you to kind of tell people, how did you begin playing the piano? Like, did somebody encourage you? Did you hear it from somebody? Did you hear another piano? So what happened? Like, how did you know that was what you were supposed to be doing?
Well, I mean, my mom was a pianist, so yeah, I definitely heard piano in the house a lot. And she got her degree in music and actually was really set on being a mom and raising kids. And we had a little farm in Ohio, little, domestic farm. It wasn't a business farm. And she was really content to be ready to just raise 7 children.
Wow.
Yeah, I was the
I was
last.
going to ask you where were you in that?
Yeah, I'm placed firmly at the bottom.
You were the baby?
I'm the baby.
Oh
I'm the baby
my gosh.
of 7. Happy birthday, baby. No.
Yes. Yes, 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 yes,
I
yes.
am the baby, and,
Oh my goodness.
as fate would have it, my father passed away
I'm
shortly after I
sorry.
was born. But it was really good because my mother had a degree,
Mhm.
uh, even though, like, what was that in the early 50s? She
Mhm.
was content to be a housewife and a mother, and raise us children.
Aw.
And so she was playing the piano a lot. And then when she went to work, she became unofficially a music therapist.
Okay.
She worked with mentally challenged children, mostly children like, K through high school.
Yeah.
And, she just noticed that I was able to pick out melodies at a young age. I would just, goof around on the
Mhm.
piano, and having that ear that she had for music, she guided me to hone in and recognize melodies and do that kind of thing. So, like, ear training was big in my tiny years. I started when I was 2.
So,
Yeah.
do you read music, or you
I
go strictly
do.
by
Yes.
ear?
No, I do. I do. I was
Okay.
trained, my mom had me doing the ear training and just learning by ear when I was little.
Mhm.
And then when I started to read books and be ready to read, she took me to the legendary Goldie Montgomery. She was the local piano instructor in
Wow.
Mentor, Ohio, and she was the big thing. She was
Mhm.
amazing. And I stayed with her all the way until I got into high school, and
Okay.
she taught me. She really believed in the value of being able to read, and that
Mhm.
was a good skill. Reading music, and that was a skill I excelled at.
Oh,
So
wow.
she had me doing that, and it's kind of like when you learn to read books. This is what I encourage my younger students, because they just want to play by ear, which is awesome. I'm not saying that's not a good thing,
Yeah, yeah.
but think about going into a library and being able to grab any book off the shelf because 'cause
Mhm.
you're able to read.
Mhm.
That's the same with music. Like, it just opens up a whole new world
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
when you're able to read music. And, so I try to do both with I try to encourage all ways of learning music kinesthetically,
Okay.
listening, reading, and, yeah, so she encouraged me, my mom encouraged me, and then all my siblings took piano lessons as well, but I stayed with it probably the longest, and decided to have that be my career, because I didn't really excel at anything else. To be
Wow, well, this is
I
yours. This is it.
I really was glad for that, because I wasn't one of the honors. My sisters took honors classes, and they excelled at other things, and I enjoyed school okay,
Mhm.
but I really liked music, and I never had, like, a plan B. I
Yeah,
just
I was kinda like that too, like, both I'm the oldest of 3, and my middle sister and my younger sister, they got scholarships, they were smart, and not saying I wasn't, I think I just didn't connect
No,
the dots or whatever, but
me
they got the
too. That's
scholarships, they were really smart and stuff, and then later on in life, now here I go, right? So, I guess I'm like, what do you call a late bloomer, or,
right.
yeah, but my sisters, they were just so smart. I mean, I know, I think my baby sister got a full scholarship to college, and my middle sister, she
Wow.
got several scholarships.
Wow.
Yeah, they were very, very
That's
smart.
impressive. That's impressive, you know?
Yeah.
And I just I just thought, I have to do this. And
Yes.
I tell my students too, if they wanna go into the arts,
Mhm.
do it while they're young,
Yeah.
because it is a young person's game, so to speak, just like dance or sports.
Mhm.
You gotta do it while you're young. You can always go back to college if you wanna do the college later, because
Mhm.
that's feasible.
Uh-huh.
But that energy that's required for the arts
The
and
arts.
performing is really, you're right on the bloom of youth.
Wow.
It's it's there. So I'm glad I went for it.
I am too, and
Yeah.
since we were doing several pieces of Rebecca tonight, I want to go ahead right out the gate and do one. Okay.
Okay.
Let's
Sounds good.
do photograph. So tell us about that.
Well, that to me is just I looked at a picture from my second marriage. I
Hmm.
looked at a picture of my ex-husband, and I just thought, like, that picture just held so much history and the timelessness of a photograph. And that's really what struck me, about the music that came to me as I looked at the photograph and the memory that was held within
Yeah.
that. And it just I kind of feel like that's what people get when they listen to the song. They just, it's like the washing of memories and nostalgia that
Hmm.
can flow over you when you look at a picture, and it's like you're back there in that time,
Yeah.
And it's like a way to time travel. Music is a way to time travel, and so are photographs.
Yeah. I hear
So,
you.
I mean, that's really it. I feel like, God gives me inspiration for music. Sometimes it comes in a whole song
Hmm.
like that. That
Hmm.
came like the whole song. Sometimes it comes like just little snippets, and then I try to weave it together. But really the best ones are the ones that seem very inspired by
Yeah.
by something else other than me, you know? And so that was one of those pieces,
Oh,
that
wow.
that timelessness of the photograph. And
All right. Well,
yeah, so
let's check it
enjoy.
out. All right. Here we go. I didn't know the song was all. Oh, I was doing this, and
On
I didn't realize it was.
and on and on and on.
You have such a beautiful voice.
Thank you. Thank you. That I didn't know which photograph you were gonna do, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, that's my live. That was my CD release party
Oh, okay.
way long ago."
Wow.
And that was Will Ackerman was playing the guitar.
Mhm.
Louis Ochoa was on the bass. Eugene Friesen had his cello. He wasn't playing cello on that piece. And pre-make Russell Tubbs, who is the famed saxophonist for Whitney Houston. He
Wow.
was on that gig. Yeah, he was the tall guy, and there was no saxophone on that piece either. But what a great, oh my gosh, what a memory. You talk about a photograph. I was like crying. Then Ryan, percussionist. Oh my gosh, his name is slipping me now. Oh my word, he's gonna kill me.
Uh-oh.
No. I'll remember it. But Ryan Edwards. Yeah, he's a percussionist from Boston Ballet. So that was at the Boston Ballet studio where
Wow.
we did that live.
Wow.
That was so much fun. Oh my word.
Are you international recording artist as well?
International. Yeah. Right before COVID, I was planning on doing some bigger tours in Asia, Australasia territory. I had just come from Canada and doing some tours in England,
Oh, wow.
Ireland, Germany, and France.
Wow.
So yeah, we had just stopped, and I was getting all geared up to do a bigger tour with another pianist from Australia,
Mhm.
and then COVID hit. So I was like, okay, we'll figure out what we're gonna do.
Wow.
As all of us were,
Right?
like,
That
struck
was
with like,
something.
what are we gonna do now, folks? Yeah,
What
thank
has
you for playing that. I
Absolutely.
felt taken back by that.
Absolutely.
Wow.
What
Yeah.
has been your favorite performance so far?
Let's see. Wow.
Do you have a favorite? Do you have one favorite, or are there
Let's
several?
see. Well, I mean, I have several, many. Um, it's I think for me, like what made working and playing at the ballet my favorite is I learned and grew so much as a musician. So I really feel like that opportunity and that gig, so to
Mhm.
speak, was really pivotal for me, and it helped me learn how to have a good work ethic. Because for me, that wasn't something that I was born with. I was, in true disclosure here, I was kind of a lazy pianist. I had a lot of sight reading skill, and I could get through a lot of things without
Mhm.
practicing a whole lot. And so that gig really gave me such a lesson in how to be uh, a
More
real good
discipline?
yeah, real good worker at your
Yeah.
craft,
Yeah.
at your art, whatever it is, because dancers are some of the most, in my opinion, I think they're the hardest working artists on the planet because they really are elite athletes as well. So they're disciplining their whole body, their
Mhm.
mind, everything. And the artistic part of it is very deep. And they're the kind of artists that on their day off, they're at the studio
Oh,
working.
wow. Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Even if it's their day off and they've just done 6 shows on the weekend. And I learned a lot from them. So I would have to say, like, as a gig, that was my favorite. I mean, performances, that's a different
Yeah.
notion.
Yeah.
I mean, my performances, I would say working with this original rock band I was in, those were some of my favorite performances.
Wow.
We opened for the Average White Band
Mhm.
and worked at in Boston a lot with like the local rock scene, and you know.
I'm just trying to picture that because I hear you playing the piano, and I know what rock is, and I'm like, I'm just
Well,
curious how that sound like
well,
what
I
that.
was singing. I
Oh,
was
you were
singing a lot.
singing.
I was like, yeah, I was like a heavy hitting background. It was 2 background singers. It was kind of like Sly and the Family Stone
Oh my
meets
goodness.
Earth's Mother's Rarest or
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mother's Finest, because it was a mixed group. We had a lot of rhythm and soul and funk, and then I was like a high soprano, keyboard lines, kind of like not a whole lot of pianistic stuff going on, but I did some keyboard parts, and those were some really fun gigs. I mean, I like dancing and I like singing and playing as well. So that incorporated all of that into it. It
Okay.
wasn't just playing pianistically like I'm doing here, on my recordings. So if you can't imagine the pianistic sound in that group, that wasn't there. So you don't need to
Okay, that's
imagine
what
it.
it is.
It
Oh
was more very guitar driven, but I loved just, playing the power chords and singing backgrounds and singing, some leads and everything. Those are my funnest gigs because I really love working with other artists,
okay.
that's my dream, you know.
I don't know what is going on with you. You have like this glow. I don't know what the heck is going on. It must be.
Birthday to you. Happy
Oh,
birthday to you.
sounds like Friends.
Birthday, 'cause you're awesome. Happy birthday
I was jamming along. Wow! I
Happy
know.
birthday, Rebecca. So
Thank
I want you guys
you.
to know that yesterday was Rebecca's birthday, and Sherryl actually did that for you. She did that. Now,
Thank you,
for you,
Sherryl.
Cheryl is not here to. She's here, but she's laying down.
Yeah, she's
She had a
recovered.
little episode with her sciatic nerve, and so she's got to take it easy. But
She
she made
does.
that for you. I said, "It's Rebecca's birthday. It's her birthday. We gotta do something." And I
Oh,
came home from work, and that was done. So Cheryl did that for you.
awesome.
Yes, yes. So
Thank
happy
you very,
birthday.
very much. I love my birthday. My husband can't understand. I am a crazy woman in his mind. He's like, I've never met a woman that loves her birthday so much. But I do. I like celebrating it all month long. And I get to see people throughout and for the month of April. Any time I get together with anybody during the month of April, it's a birthday celebration. It just is.
I mean, even with that,
Thank you, Sherryl.
you still came on the show like around your birthday. Like it's the weekend. You could have been
Oh,
out celebrating and stuff, and you're hanging out with us. We just really appreciate you.
well, hey, I like doing shows. I mean, this is a show, and I enjoy sharing my life with people, and that's a great way for me to spend my birthday.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
like big crowds. I feel bad. One time, my friend threw me a surprise birthday party, and I was like, I was like traumatized. I'm going,
What are you doing?
what are you doing? I don't know what
That
to
would be
do.
me.
I don't know what to do. I don't know how to talk to all these people like all at once, It's just so me one-on-one, and just that's the kind of gal I am. I
Yes.
like to do the one-on-ones, and let's do something special, go for a walk, or so we can talk.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
That's just so 30 days. We've got 30 days in the month of April in which I can, spend some time with my friends and get caught up,
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So what
Thank
is
you
your
so much.
yeah, you're getting a whole lot of birthday wishes in the
I
comments,
know.
by the way.
I love birthdays.
I do too.
I do love birthdays. My mother was the queen of the dramatic. She loved to make everything big, all the holidays and
Hmm.
parties, and that was just part of the life growing up.
Oh my goodness.
You expected it. And
Caught
as
you off guard. We got you.
growing up, it was just like, oh my gosh, I hope there's like no, little girl growing into womanhood. I was like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, she better not give me a training bra. I was like, I don't know if you can relate, but I was just like, that's all I have of my memory from like my 10th birthday. I'm just like, Oh my God, I will be mortified if
Oh my goodness.
if anything like that. I don't know why I even brought that up.
Yeah. No, you're fine.
It's my
I
memory of
want
my
something
te
else besides that for my birthday.
Yeah, right. Well, just don't bring it out at a
Right,
party,
right, right,
you know?
right, right. I would be mortified too, though,
Oh my
actually, yeah.
gosh,
Mhm.
that's what I was, like, dwelling on that, and I'm like, "You know what? Stop it." Thank you, Shirley, for making that, or Cheryl. Shirley's your mom, right?
Yes, yes.
Thank you, Shirley. And
Mhm,
Cheryl made the beautiful that was cute. It reminded
mhm.
me of Friends, like the Friends theme song.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. She did the
Da
whole
da da
thing.
da
She did
da
all of
da
that.
da 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 da.
She did the whole thing. I didn't help her
It's
do anything. She did
amazing.
the whole thing.
Wow. I
Mhm.
feel
She got the
loved.
pictures and everything, just created the whole thing.
Sweet.
Mhm.
That's yay. You'll be a
So what is your idea of perfect happiness?
Woo. Well, I think your opening prayer and scripture nailed it. Like, to me, being able to be in touch with the indwelling of the Spirit
Yeah,
and that hearing that voice, hearing that connection, and really uh, being in tune, being in tune and in step with what God wants for us. I think that's perfection,
yeah,
perfect happiness. It doesn't mean it's always tied up in a bow, because I mean,
right.
look at I just started watching this thing about Moses.
Mhm.
Um, and he was an incredibly complicated man who didn't
Most
want
men
to.
are. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get in trouble
Yes,
for that one.
yes, but I had I know, right? They're complicated, but they're simple, and I think, like, it was just that perfect happiness. He didn't wanna do a lot of the stuff that God wanted him to do, but when he finally just listened and
And
and and
said
followed
yes.
and
Mhm,
followed that,
mhm.
it didn't become easier per se, but it became less complicated, if you will. And I think that's kind of what I'm seeing in my life and happening in my life is trying to lean more into what does God want me to do in any situation. And that hasn't always been, the leading line
Yeah,
in my life. And it's
we can all say that. Yeah.
it's caused a lot of unhappiness when I haven't followed that or
Mhm,
trusted my gut. I think our guts, that little intuition voice
mhm,
inside of us,
mhm.
it can be really, I don't know, we don't always listen to it, but
But we should.
I think
Mhm,
so too. I think it's part of, like, what's connected with to the spirit, and hearing that still small voice
mhm.
inside of us. And yeah, so I think that is a big uh
Well, that answers the
component.
question. So
That's a
what
big
that's idea
component of
perfect
perfect
happiness.
happiness, and I'm glad you opened with that, because grace is a wonderful, wonderful, uh, I don't
Rebecca,
even know
don't
what to.
start. I'll be laid prostrate right here, and you will have nobody here to interview you.
Yeah,
Because I'll
you're
start thinking about stuff.
right? I don't even
And
know,
then the show will be over. I'll be
what
down there.
like, what is grace considered? It's not an attribute, it's a gift, right? I guess, yeah? Is that
Mhm,
what you would call it? So,
mhm.
I mean, that I love that you open with that, because I think that's the key to happiness too. That
Yeah.
is definitely a key.
Like, sometimes when I'm having a stressful day or, I'm going through something major, I'll play, like, praise and worship music, or I always feel better. I'll just get lost in it. I feel I mean, it's something about praise and worship music, just listening to some Christian music when you're
Oh,
having a
yeah.
hard time.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. And then I've been in, like, valley experiences where I had to almost go back to the Dr. Watts and stuff. I was like, "Whoa."
Get
But,
out that
oh
real
my
stuff.
goodness.
Yeah.
I mean, like, now that I'm a woman, I understand the words to those songs that I heard in church when I was little. It has more meaning for me now. don't know how to put it in words, but
Oh, I totally agree. No,
mhm.
no, you did. You put it in
Yeah.
words. There's an understanding that comes when we've experienced
Yeah. Yeah.
certain things, and then we can attribute those experiences to God rather than like, oh, it was like happenstance or circumstance or bad luck or
Mhm.
that.
Mhm.
No, no, no. It's God. God is, you know, what's that gospel song? Order my steps. I
Yeah.
love that song. And it's like you said, like I have a better understanding of what that means now because I've taken a lot of steps. And now I understand like God has a way of ordering our steps. We can
Yep.
plan and we are, you know, we need to plan and use our brain and our hearts, but then God puts it in an order that we may not understand
Mhm.
when we're in it. And then yeah, so like what you were saying, now that you've grown, you can look back and see his
Yeah.
hand
Yeah.
in guiding us. So that's amazing.
I think it's time for another song.
Yeah, yeah.
I was
Oh,
thinking of
music is the elixir
yes, yes, yes,
of
yes.
love and God and happiness.
I was thinking
Yay!
about the River of Life with the praise dancer that yeah. Tell us about that one.
Okay, so Melissa Reed is the dancer, and I worked with her at Boston Ballet. She was a dancer for Susan Farrell, who was one of not Baryshnikov, Balanchine. George Balanchine started ABT and School of Ballet Theater. So she's amazing. And she had to dance on a rock in
In the
fall.
cold.
Yeah, in the fall. I bought her little special hand warmers so she could keep her body warm. And we filmed it at Bish Bash Falls, which is tucked in the mountains of where Connecticut, Massachusetts, and New York all border one another.
Okay.
And Bish Bash it has a legend about a woman, a Native American woman who fell in love with I guess a chief of the tribe, and she wasn't allowed to marry him. So in her devastation, she jumped off the falls. Depressing.
Mm,
Depressing,
yeah.
but what happened in true Native American folklore is she was resurrected through the falls, and so the river of life, Melissa was actually the embodiment of the river of life to me, and, it was about it's just about that, like, how life does go our eternal spirit
Mm,
goes on, and you know, I felt my brother had passed away around the time that we filmed, so I dedicated it to him, and he was a river ranger.
okay.
So there was a lot of, you know,
Mhm.
layers to why I was doing that song and you know, how it came about. And it yeah, that's
Okay.
that's a little bit about it.
That was a lot. That was
I
really good. That was very interesting too, by the
know.
way. All
Well,
right.
and
Let's
the music is evocative of that, you know, I feel like it speaks to me
yeah.
about the eternity of our lives.
All right, let's check it out.
Mhm.
here is the trivia question, Rebecca. I'll be right back. Don't tell the answer. I'll be right back. All right, here it is. What does I should have put the word April mean, but what does April mean? Flower, open, spring, or warmth? Put your answer in the comments for your opportunity to win tonight. Flower, open, spring, or warmth. All right, let me get Rebecca back up here.
Yay.
All right. That was beautiful. The River of Life. That's a beautiful song. I mean, oh my gosh.
Thank
The
you.
melody is just, oh my gosh.
You
She's a
know,
beautiful
even
dancer too.
I was just gonna point out,
Mhm.
when she was dancing to that, she wasn't hearing the music, and yeah,
She makes it look so effortless. She
yeah,
wasn't, she was just,
no, she was just doing it by memory, and that's what I mean, like, by the dancers'
wow.
work ethic is unbelievable to me. Like, they're very, very deep in how they, digest the music. I was like, "You sure you don't need us to, like, play it, so you can hear it?" And she was like, "No, I got it."
Wow.
She had it all in her heart, and, like, I was blown away by that because that's
I'm blown away by you just saying that.
right? That's, like, another
Wow.
aspect of the artistic, process that I've never you know? Just dancers always they continually blow my mind, you know? It's just an amazing art form to me, and I'm very respectful of
Yeah.
them.
I was telling you, I used to be a praise dancer back in the day. I don't think
Yeah.
I could do it now. I might hurt some. It might hurt.
You'd be praising all right.
On the floor. Ow.
Praise
But yeah,
God.
on the
That's
floor.
awesome. Wait, did you do that in church
Yes,
or
yes.
that's
Mhm,
cool.
mhm, and my, baby sister, I don't know if she still does it now, but she used to do it, and I think she used to, train the younger girls that were coming up too as well. So, yeah.
Nice. Passing it
Mhm.
on. That's
Yeah.
awesome. And you don't find that very often in churches, that dance is a part of the,
Mhm. The worship. Mhm.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. And I think it ought to be.
Yeah, it's another type of creativity,
Yep.
of praising the Lord
Mhm.
and dance.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
Through
so
your body,
mhm,
and I don't know about you, but I feel like when I turn the music on and I sing to it or I
mhm.
move to it, it releases a lot of, junk.
Yes,
It gets rid of a lot of junk,
and
and then
replaces good stuff
yeah,
like peace and happiness and
happiness
calm
and
and yeah.
open, and
Mhm.
now we are really connected to that still small voice.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
there you go. We're gonna advocate for dancing in the church,
Yes,
not just the streets.
yes. I agree.
Dancing
Yes.
in the church, and give our dancers a chance to express. Yay! That's a tough trivia question, I have to say.
Don't you give the answer, you might know it, you
I
might say it. And I
I
thought
don't
of you when I did it because I was like, "Her birthday is in April, so we'll
know.
do."
Now that's so cool. I love it.
Mhm,
You're, like, making all these little connecting the
mhm,
dots.
connecting the dots. So I know you have a new project in the making or coming up that's almost done. Could you tell us about it? And if you wouldn't mind, give us a little snippet of it?
Um, yes. Well, okay, so I am, like I have this CD that I believe I sent you.
Oops, wait, wait. Okay,
Did I?
try to make me
Did
bigger. Okay, there you go.
did I send you a couple copies, Kat? So for giveaways, it's called The Tree of Life.
I'm gonna go look. I don't know. Did you? I'm
I
gonna go
think
look
I
in my
did.
box.
I believe I did. Um, but if not, I can send them again.
Okay, I'm gonna go
We
look when we do another. I'll go look.
I don't know if you can see that on the screen, it's pretty bad.
Hold on.
There's a
Let me.
reflection. This is called The Tree of Life, alright? So, I I have a theme.
I can see. We can see it.
The River of Life, this is the Tree of Life, and this has got 7 songs on it. It's almost an hour's worth of music, but I'm releasing this on April 8th officially, and, it's on all the platforms. You can get it digitally, And if you don't have any hard copies, I will be more than happy to send you some. I can sign them and we can use them as giveaway gifts and whatnot.
Okay.
I am so, like, immensely proud of this project for a number of reasons. We started it before the pandemic, and we are just releasing it now. So it's been a long and, deep relationship with music, and it's very inspired by, a lot of different music. It's got classical, a little bit of jazz, a little bit of classical, some folk, and what else? That's about it. Classical, jazz, folk, what more could you ask for?
Right. You can do
And
play a little bit of all of it. Oh my
I'm
goodness.
singing more on this one too, so
Oh,
it really is a blossoming for me. I had a lot of people requesting for me to sing, and I hadn't really thought about doing that, so this has me singing, and I'm really
okay.
proud of that. Um Yeah, and then I will also be releasing some jazz 'cause you may understand that the music world is kinda like the wild, wild west right now. There's a lot of ways that artists can get their music out there and be independent, but it's also kind of wild, because
Mhm.
there's so I'm gonna do a lot of singles as well. My friend
Okay.
described it like, "This is my steak dinner. This is with, nice steak dinner with all the fixins, and it's beautifully wrapped, but then I need to do my hamburger, takeout music, which would be like quick singles."
Mhm.
Hey, try to make it so that I can distribute my singles just individually and people can hear that as I'm doing it.
Okay.
This takes a long time to produce. CDs are a lot of heavy lifting. There's a lot involved, but the singles, I can record those. I'm going to start at the end of April and get those out to the public right away.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
so I'm learning different aspects of music. So I could play one of the jazz pieces.
Imma let you do that, and I'm gonna go look in my CD box and see if we have any of your CDs here, just to
Oh,
double
okay.
check
Yeah,
while
that
you're
was
doing that,
back
and I'll be right back.
like November. Do you want me to just start playing?
Yes, please. I'll be right
Okay.
back.
So this is a song called Charlie Falls in Love, and it's about Charlie Chaplin. It was used in a ballet about Charlie Chaplin, and it is the point where Charlie falls in love. So I'll play a little snippet of it, and hopefully you can hear. I should have had it down so you could see my hands. Yeah, that's about Charlie Chaplin.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Yeah, and it was featured in a ballet
Oh my
about
goodness.
Charlie Chaplin. It was really cute. That's where he falls in love. So
Okay.
he's dancing like his little, his little way that he does things, and he's getting all tipsy. So it had to have that sense of like, he's falling. He's falling, The seriously crazy man is all of a sudden just serious.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you. I see people. I hope you got to hear it.
Yeah,
So
we heard it. We could hear it just fine. It sounded really
Okay.
good. And I remember you were saying, because Sherryl was a little bit under the weather,
Yeah.
that you're going to dedicate that to Sherryl. She's listening. She's
Yes.
unlike. So
I forgot to do. Thank you for remembering that.
Oh, of
I forgot
course.
to say that. Yeah.
You can do it now. You can do it now.
Yes. It was dedicated to Sherryl, and I hope you're feeling so much better. I know how that can be.
Yes.
Something. Just listen to the music and try to forget about your pain.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. That'll be one of my first ones coming out at the end of April.
This April.
This
month. Oh, yeah. That's
it won't be a big CD. Like I said, it's more like the drive-through in-out burger joint. You know what I mean? But if you go to, I have a Bandcamp. I think I included that link tree. I have a Bandcamp platform, and you can get all my music there. I'm not real you just go to Bandcamp and put my name in, Rebecca Harrold, and my music is all there. So when I release these singles, I'll just put them up there.
Okay.
And we love Bandcamp because Bandcamp gives us, I think, 100% of our proceeds.
That's always good.
Yeah. On the first Friday of every month, we get 100% of all the proceeds. Thereafter, it's the best because you don't really get much taken out from Bandcamp. So, but I will be on all the other platforms too.
Okay. And then I have your website on there as well, so people can actually get you on there as well.
People can find music there.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let me know if you didn't get the CDs.
No, I don't have them. Somebody must have took them in the mail. We never got them because they're not. We have a box with our stuff. I don't have them.
Okay. Either that or it was around the holidays. So it could have slipped my mind. But I'll be happy to send some out.
Okay.
And I can sign for giveaway.
You're so sweet. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So, Rebecca, let me see if you know this answer. You're like, nope.
I could guess.
Take a guess.
But I don't want to win if I'm right. You give the prize to somebody else. I'm gonna say April. Open.
Open is the correct answer, and nobody got it right.
No way.
Nobody got it right. So when you send me the CDs, I'll have them give away. Nobody got it right.
Nobody. All right. Well, it sounds like the word. You ever hear in Spanish? Abre la boca. That means open
I
your
can't roll
mouth.
my R's. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Oh wait, Sally said open.
She just said it now that we gave the answer.
But maybe she. Maybe
that's how they do it. Nope.
Well, we got to do another question then, because somebody's got to win, not me.
Well, I mean, we only have like a few more minutes. It's already it's like 5 minutes to 8:00. Can you believe it?
Oh,
I need like 2 hours with you. I just can't get through all my questions.
Oh, thanks. That's my sister, Marion. I'm waving like, hi. Thank you.
Auntie.
Yeah,
okay. Hey, Marion.
Yeah, Marion's my sister.
Hey, Marion. Matter of fact, let's do that for our last few minutes. Let's give a few shout outs. I'll do the shout outs. Cheryl's not feeling good. And then I'll allow you to give some final words, and then we gotta go.
Okay.
Okay, let me find her. Does that sound okay? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, let me find her.
I'm gonna have a sip of my drink. It's just water.
Okay, let me look in here. First off, we definitely have to send a shout out I have another moderator, my sister friend over on Twitch, Karan Edmonds is holding it down over there. So we definitely want to send a shout out to her.
Open.
Okay. And then
she's still trying to I'm sorry. She's like, I
that's my
said
that is my
open.
auntie. That is my auntie. And it's so funny because I love her screen name. Her screen name is Mustang Sally. And every time I hear I think about the song Mustang Sally. I think it's so creative.
Sally.
Yeah.
That's her theme song.
Mustang Sally. Yes.
Stand down. Yeah. Yeah. We'll get her on here. Come on.
I know you just made her day with that one.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me see. I see Walter Williams on here. I see my mom, Shirley MBC. I see Tina and Bonnie Wilson. The sisters are on here. They're so sweet. They're so faithful. They're always on here supporting us, and we appreciate them. My sister friend, Queen Houston, is hanging out with us. Hey, Queen. Earl St. Gerald, a funny story. Well, not funny, but she used to be my Sunday school teacher when I was little.
Wow.
Yeah, so she could tell you some stuff. She can tell you some stuff. Let me tell you. My auntie Ada Foster is here. I was about to say Rebecca Harrold.
I'm here. Who's Kirani? Kirani.
That's Karan. That's my other moderator. She's over on Twitch.
She's Twitched.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know anything.
She's holding it down. Marilyn Ford, she's on here. Hey, Marilyn. Sheila Singleton. Hey, Sheila. Portland Nisi Ward is on here. Hey, New Day is on here. OMG.
Wow.
The Dukes, Pastor Duke. They love Pastor Duke. I got to get him back on the show. They've been so busy and with a lot of stuff, different, programs, and he's been really busy, but I would love to get him back on there. He sings. He's a singer as well. His family, they sing like quartet.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Let's see.
Like the CC and BB Waynans, do they do quartet?
Like Lee Williams and the Spiritual Crusades, the Canton Spirituals.
Nice.
Keith Wonderboy Johnson. Did any of these names ring a bell to you?
Not yet, but if it, like the Southern ones, like the Blackwoods, the Blackwood Brothers.
Yeah, with the raw with the guitar and all that. Yeah.
Yes.
That's that foot tapping music. Yeah.
You know the Five Blind Guys from Alabama?
Yes. That
style.
Yes,
so it's mostly everybody from the Chicago area?
No, you all put in the feed where you all are from so she can see how diverse it is.
I know my sister's in Canada. She's in Toronto.
Oh, your sister's in Toronto? We got Canada in the house?
Yeah. So we can do a shout out like, who's the farthest?
Yeah, we can do that.
Who came from far and wide? Yeah, Marion lives in near Toronto.
Okay. Yeah, you all put it in the comments so we can see.
The Five Blind Boys. That's it. The five. Oh, those guys. If you want to see a show, that's
it.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. And they always come out like they put their hands on their shoulders. They come out that way.
I've never seen them live before. I've seen when I was in radio, we used to always do a gospel explosion, and we had a lot of quartets that came in, but they never sent that group. But I do know of them, so I've never seen. But I wouldn't doubt it if they're blind.
Do. Yeah. And then that's how they walk on. It's so cool. It's very
okay.
Gives them live. Yeah.
Portland Nisi Ward.
Canada's in the house. I see that. I've seen them. No, now we're talking about the the Blind Boys.
Oh, hold on. I'm coming.
So where's everybody from?
Okay.
Mostly the Chicago area.
Oh, okay. Auntie Sally is here. I'm almost down there. Gary Smoot. Gary is also a pianist. He's well known. He just got back from him. He's hanging out with you. He was on the show a couple of weeks ago, and he's amazing just as well.
I think I heard him.
Yeah, he's on here with you right now. He sure is. Hey, Gary. So did you figure out who's the furthest? Let's see.
Well, Tennessee.
We do have people in the Lurk Lounge too, Rebecca. We definitely want to send a shout out to them. Thank you so much for hanging out with us.
Shirley, what's chicken?
I think she meant Chicago.
Oh,
I guess.
she said, "Who knows?" I'm getting hungry, so I honed right in on Chicago.
Yeah, that's my brother Gary. Yeah, he's amazing pianist
Gary
as well.
Smoot. Gary Smoot?
Yes, he's in
Okay.
the Indiana area. And
Okay.
so he's been he's working on a new project with a saxophonist named Quentin Gerard and Lamech Yisrael. And so they're doing some great things. I'm glad that he came on to support you. That's
Thank
wonderful.
you. Yeah, I
All
appreciate
right.
that. It's good to have other pianists in the house. And
Yes,
my
yes.
sister's a singer and a pianist.
Marion.
Marion, yeah.
Marion is a singer.
Yeah,
Wow.
and
We got to get
piano.
her on the show. You think she'll come on FNL?
I don't know.
I'm going to send her an invitation.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying
All right.
to reach out to people and get more folks involved. Because it's great. I love that you do the show. I love it, and it's a
Thank
chance
you.
to share. And yeah, obviously we don't have a hard time talking.
Oh no, you and me, we can talk. We could like as soon as we let you guys go, we'll probably talk for another hour.
Another hour. Just to make sure we didn't miss anything.
Right, just in case. I have like 10 more questions I didn't even get a chance to ask you, but that's okay. That just means you have to come back.
Oh yeah,
That's all that
I
means.
will. That's always.
So what I'm going to do is, because we're right at 8 o'clock, maybe a minute over, I just want to thank you again, Rebecca. It is always so inspiring, and it's always a great time when you come to hang out with us on FNL. Thank you so much. Best wishes on your new projects.
Yeah.
Best wishes on your new events. Also, you guys, I want you all to know that I didn't get a chance to tell you all that she does teach piano lessons, and you can do it online as well. So if you all are interested in doing that, shoot her a message through her. I'm trying to do everything at one time. Let me see. What did I say? I'm going to put your website up right quick. Let me see. Here's her website. Reach out to her through her website for more information about that. But Rebecca, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness.
You're welcome.
And happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. I hope you have a great
Thank
weekend.
you.
And so I'm going to leave. I'm going to let you close us out. If you have any final words or remarks or shout outs, you can do that right now. And then after you get finished talking, we're out of here. You guys have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you next week. Go ahead, Rebecca. It's all you.
Oh, wow. Well, hey, if there's any other birthdays in April, I just want to wish everybody a happy birthday for April as well. And it is a time of openness. I feel like this is a season where everybody's happy. It's almost like, why? But it's everything. The flowers are starting to open, and I feel like our spirits are lifting after maybe a lot of snow and rain and different kinds of weather that doesn't help us to feel like going out. So
It's still cold here.
Is it? Yeah, I heard Boston had a earthquake.
Yeah,
Not
Boston,
but
New
around
York, all
there,
of it. They did. They really
and a
did.
big snowstorm. So, I mean, just stay safe and stay open to the opportunities that are out there, and get out and get some fresh air. It does a world of good. I feel like I just everything changes as soon as I go out and breathe some fresh air. And I really appreciate everybody being here and listening to us and hearing some music, and come check out some new stuff as I start releasing jazz. I've been encouraged to do some jazz. So that's what I'm going to be. I'm excited. I'm a little nervous because I don't call myself a jazz artist, but that's what I've been asked to do. So I will do that. Now I thank you again, and everybody have a great night. Just have a great Friday, and I'm just so thankful for everybody being here.
All right. Thank you so much, Rebecca. You guys have a great evening. Yeah. Wave, Rebecca. We going. We're out of here.
Bye-bye. This is it.